College basketball is heating up, and today, we're breaking down the biggest matchups, the sharpest spreads, and the bets that could make you cash in big this Friday, November 14, 2025. From shocking upsets to blowout favorites, we're diving deep into every stat, every lineup, and every trend to give you the edge you need. If you want to dominate your college hoops picks, you've come to the right place. Let's get into it. The slate is full of intriguing matchups with plenty of value for savvy bettors. Indiana University. Indianapolis faces Eastern Michigan in what promises to be a fast-paced, high-scoring affair. Eastern Michigan is laying 7.5 points, which seems far too generous given IU Indy's aggressive style. IU Indy is 1-3 this year, with a massive win against a Division II school and losses to Ohio State, Long Island, and Butler. They rely heavily on three-point shooting and full-court pressing, which could exploit Eastern Michigan's lack of athleticism and tendency to turn the ball over. Eastern Michigan's two underclassmen starters and a few mid-major transfers have struggled to find cohesion, shooting only 40% from the field and 28% from deep. IU Indy should win outright, cover the spread, and push the total, making this a strong pick across the board. Iona travels to face Fordham in a matchup that has all the makings of a lopsided affair. Fordham, despite being 2-1, looks like one of the worst teams in the Atlantic 10. Their season has been defined by a loss to NJIT, a narrow win over Wagner, and a blowout against a D3 opponent. Their shooting is abysmal, connecting on just 20% from deep. Iona, by contrast, has started the season 2-0, with wins over Hofstra and Kansas City, shooting an impressive 51% from the field and 44% from three. With a roster loaded with senior talent, including a super senior in his 6th year, Iona should handle this easily, making -5.5 a steal. Arkansas hosts Samford, and this one is all about the disparity in talent, coaching, and experience. Samford, under first-year head coach Lenny Akoof, brings a roster of transfers and a record of 2-1, including narrow wins over historically weak programs. Arkansas has faced a similar schedule but has dominated convincingly and brings a seasoned roster under the guidance of a veteran coach. The Razorbacks are expected to win comfortably, with the spread at -26.5 offering significant value. Xavier travels to Iowa, and here, the gap in talent and execution is stark. Xavier's lineup has struggled mightily, shooting just 36% overall and looking completely overmatched against Big Ten competition. Iowa, on the other hand, has been efficient and impressive, with Bennett Sturtz emerging as a top player in the conference. The Hawkeyes' strong shooting percentages and solid defense suggest that covering -14.5 is well within reach, and given Xavier's first road game under a new coaching regime, the trend should continue. Finally, Northwestern takes on DePaul in a battle of Midwestern programs with contrasting trajectories. Northwestern is 3-0, dominating teams by significant margins, while DePaul has struggled to score and has shown little cohesion under a second-year head coach. With DePaul's offensive woes and Northwestern's efficient execution, laying 6.5 on the road is justified. For those looking for additional plays, Jacksonville State versus Coastal, Northern Iowa at home, and Gonzaga at Arizona State all offer interesting opportunities. Each matchup features a clear disparity in talent, execution, or coaching, which savvy bettors can exploit. The college basketball landscape is unpredictable, but understanding team trends, matchups, and statistical profiles can give you a decisive edge. Tomorrow's slate is loaded with value plays, from high-scoring affairs to dominant favorites, and knowing where to place your bets could make all the difference. Make sure to lock in your picks, watch the games closely, and enjoy the season as it unfolds. If you found this breakdown valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an expert prediction or in-depth analysis. The season is just getting started, and Beyond the Box Score will be your guide through every matchup, every stat, and every clutch moment. Catch you in the next one.